Yo, 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 yo. It is me. It is me. It is thee with a capital T. Always have been, always will be the one and only milkman. Woo! Is in the building.
See, that might be a little too much. See, that
Whoa.
my just breathe wouldn't sound so bad if you wasn't doing all of that.
Woo. First of all, I haven't done it in so long. It felt so good. I almost want to do it again, but I won't. I won't do it. I won't do it.
No, because if
Woo!
you do it again, it might jinx us, and there might be a reason
Hold on,
why we
hold on.
have to do it
Hold on.
again. So let's
I'm
not do
feeling
that.
real sports entertainment
Oh
like
goodness!
around
Oh
here. I'm
goodness!
feeling real sports entertainment like. Let me tell you why I'm feeling real sports entertainment like. They done clipped the shit out. Excuse me. They done sent Sarah Beth to the jury.
Oh
Woo!
no!
It's getting
Oh
real.
no! Poor Sarah Beth.
Poor Sarah Beth.
Poor Sarah Beth. She still sounded cute as a button on her little interview, but I was glad to see her go.
Oh my goodness. For some reason, I don't know how she thought that she was gonna stay. I mean, in her brain, she did not de-exit at all. Like she's clueless. If it wasn't
Yeah,
for the
I
goodbye message, where's her head?
even in the little post interview, when Julie's talking to her, she still was kind of oblivious to, when she's asking her, why do you think Kylan stayed over you? Like, do you seriously think you're a bigger threat than Kylan?
Come on, man. And
You
how
won
did you
one
think
week.
Kylan? How did you think Kylan was by himself? Like, how did you think that? how did?
Everyone loves Kylan. Like, why would you think that?
I mean,
I
Oz is in his lap. Hannah hangs around. Like, come on, man.
Big D is in love with him.
In love. Wait, which one kissed? Was that hit?
That
Look.
was Kylan.
It's been so long, but they did kiss.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They did
Now
kiss.
Big D's in love.
Oh my God, he got to taste of some Colin. He don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
He don't know what to do. My.
Yeah. So
So interesting week of Big Brother. Claire ends up being the secret HOH, but Tiffany's still running the show.
did you ever go back and watch Sundays? So a quick recap.
Yeah, yeah.
So Hannah goes to Tiffany and says, "We need Claire to win the secret HOH. We
Oh, I
need her to
missed
take
this.
your
I missed
HOH.
this. What?
We need her to take the HOH over because if she takes your HOH over, she won't change your noms,
And she can't
and
play.
that makes
And
you all six of the cookout members eligible to play for HOH next week. So Tiffany goes to talk to Claire.
wait. Whose idea? Tiffany's idea?
Hannah's.
Of
Hannah goes
course.
to Tiffany and tells
Oh,
her,
beautiful
"This is
mind.
what we need to have happen."
What a beautiful mind.
So they convince Tiffany they convince Claire that
Yes.
somebody else, Sarah Beth, might have the money to play. And if she takes over the HOH, then
No, I did see where she said she had the money. She said, I don't have to tell them if I have the money or not.
she didn't have the money,
She said, I
but
just
she
have to
wanted
make
them to
them think
think
I
that she
did.
did.
Yeah, she only had 50
Exactly.
bones.
Right. So
Mm-hmm.
Claire does that because she wants Tiffany's noms to stay the same, and she
Right.
doesn't want Sarah Beth to take it over and possibly put her back on the block again.
Right.
So she played, and then she thinks for a second about, not going along with Tiffany's noms and changing one of them, but
I heard her
she ends
say
up
that
not.
after somebody didn't win the veto or she wanted to win the veto because she had another plan, but
Yeah,
she never said what it was. I wanted to
she
hear,
never
I would
said
have
what it
liked
was. I
her to
wanted to
say it.
know too.
Oh,
I
I
wanted
would have
to know
wanted
too,
to
but she
know.
never did say what it
Oh,
was.
why she couldn't just say it to the
So
camera, man?
yeah, she kept the noms the same.
Right.
Hannah and Tiffany's plan worked it played out exactly like they wanted it
I
to.
mean, this week has
Sarah
been
Beth is
just as
still
smooth.
gone. All six of them are playing now in the HOH comp. We already know that as Julie said at the end of this show, the HOH comp is the Cookout versus Alyssa. And we already
Versus
know Alyssa has
world.
dropped. Therefore, somebody from the Cookout is the new HOH.
Wow.
And either Claire or Alyssa is going home this week. Um,
Yeah.
I think it depends on who wins the HOH. If Xavier wins, then of course Alyssa's not going to go home this week. But Alyssa made a grave mistake in alerting Claire that she was the last white person left in the house.
She might not have
And
wanted
so
to did that.
Xavier's saying, like, if they don't want to look like they're going after the white people, then they have to put up a person of color. The only person left is Alyssa. And if everybody's going up with their partner, that means he's going on the block again. But
Exactly.
if he wins HOH, then clearly Alyssa might be safe for another week and Claire might be the one going home.
Wait, so you think Claire just might get clipped on the back door, or do they let her stay another week?
I mean, if Alyssa doesn't, it depends on who wins this HOH. Because if Xavier wins, then he's not going to send Alyssa home.
Right.
So that means Claire goes home this week.
So I've turned it off. I don't know who's going to win. I've turned it off. I didn't want it to mess up the stream.
I don't think they would chance a back door.
Yeah.
I think they would put Claire in
No. If they really don't want to look like they're going after the white people, they got to put up somebody from the Cookout and Alyssa.
Well, if it's not Xavier, if he's not the HOH, they will put up Xavier and Alyssa.
Yeah, because that's the partner anyway.
The partner, right?
Or
as DX. So quickly figured out. DX boy, he figured it out.
He figured it all out right there in the jury house.
But not all the way, because he's still questioning Hannah and Big D.
But he know. Look, no. The only thing he got wrong, he needs to flip Azah and Hannah, and then he would just have the bottom of the Cookout and the Cookout.
Well, because he was saying that everybody has a partner, but he put Azah's partner as Big D in order to. Azah actually never really had a partner in the house to buffer. And I think the reason why he's questioning Hannah is because he wasn't on the block with Hannah. He was on the block with someone else. So if they're all using their partner as the buffer, he's clearly Hannah's partner. So that's probably the only reason why he's questioning that.
Yeah.
But
what about Brittany? No, not Big D. There's no way Big D. No, not Big D.
Well, she wouldn't think that Big D did, the way he was being so loyal to her in the house, and he went on the block for her, so she wouldn't have to.
Because he knew he had the safety. Like, nobody volunteers to go on the block.
That, but she still doesn't know that. So
she should know now after DX told her. That's why.
He didn't.
She ain't put it all together yet. She
ain't put it all together yet.
She ain't did it. She ain't did it.
Thinking he's a loyal friend.
Yeah, well, and Big D did not disappoint this week. I mean, he voted with the best of them, and he fell off before commercial break was over.
Once. I don't know. I mean, I know you were off camping last week, so I don't know if you went back and watched the live evictions since I was texting you and keeping you updated. But
thank you. I appreciate that.
He definitely flubbed last week as well. And I want to go back and look at every eviction. I don't think he's gotten it right one time yet.
Come on, man.
A month left to go. What bets do you want to take on if he gets this?
No. At this point, production has to have told him this must be. He's just going along with the shit. He's like, well, I'm committed at this point. There's no way he just says he vote every week. Like, that's just the word. There's not. It's not how it works. No, that is not.
What bets do you want to take that he doesn't get it out correctly one time before we have a month left?
I'm not betting against that. First of all, I believe I'm not betting against that. He says it vote for the next month.
Look, so you're gonna make me take the odds? I don't like it.
Well, I mean, first
I'm the one that suggested it, so I feel like I should get to pick first.
But we both want to pick the same thing because we know
Okay,
what it
fine.
is.
I'll take the odds, but we only betting $2.
No. First of all, we can't bet on this because he's not, he's not saying he vote. He's saying first of all, Julie, I'll vote. I vote. Julie, I vote.
Oh,
And
and this man did Big Brother to get on
hey,
TV,
he
and
can't
he
talk.
can't
How
say
you want to be
one
on
line
TV?
correctly.
I just want to thank all the Joe Frazier fans. I vote Sarah Beth. I'm sorry,
He
brother
can't get his
Frazier.
one line correct.
He can't. Well, just imagine if he became HOH and had to memorize the lines. I put 2 keys in the memory block, and their faces will appear on the
This
memory
is
wall.
why he hasn't hosted any of the HOH or
Nothing.
count or veto
Nothing.
comps yet
Nothing.
because. Okay, do we want to update on where we're at in the HOH? Do you want to update?
Well, did you hear me when I said I turned it off?
I did. So that's what I'm telling you. I'm asking you, do you want to update?
Oh, you got to
Do you
update.
want
Go
me?
ahead. Come
Yeah,
on with
yeah,
it, reporter.
yeah.
Come on with it. Ladies and gentlemen,
Ozzy drops.
we're gonna go to Bree out in the field.
Xavier drops at number 5. Ozzy drops at Ozzy is slipping. Ozzy drops at number 6. As where she
Okay.
can go throw up and is pointed to a bucket.
Oh dear Lord.
Tiffany and Kai remain.
Down to Tiffany and Kyla. Ooh, Tiffany
Yep.
wants this. Ooh, if she could get back-to-back HOHs.
Yeah,
What?
that was
What?
also her reason for
What?
throwing her HOH to Claire.
Pause. Timeout. Speaking of back-to-back, the only way to beat a triple eviction is to have back-to-back doubles. What did Julie Chen say?
You think the triple eviction is coming up? Or
No, you must have. Oh, you didn't see the end?
I did. Wait.
Julie Chen
Yeah.
said that there's a double eviction next week. And then she said there's a double eviction the week after.
Oh, I did miss that.
I know you did.
Oh, wow.
Just say, oh
Back
my
to
God.
back. Okay, so
It's getting real. First of all, there is no final 6. There's only final 5. They just don't know it.
yeah. Yeah.
Wait, is that final 5? So how many are left? We got 6 plus 2 is 8. 2 go home next week. That's 6.
Oh,
So
no.
yes.
So
So there will be 6 next
do,
week. They're going from 6 to 4 the week after.
If they put somebody on their
Oh my God.
block with their buddy and it's double eviction, do they accidentally get a cookout member evicted?
Hold on, peep how this goes. So next week we're down to 6. 2 people go home. We're down to 6. The week after we're at final 4 because 2 more people go home.
Right.
We're at
but what
final
I'm
4 in
saying
2
is
weeks.
next week or the week after, especially the week after, since they won't be, if the double eviction already happened, they won't be expecting it.
Right.
If they put a pawn up or the partner up with the person, do they accidentally evict cookout members before they're trying to? Like, say they put Alyssa
it's
and
highly
Xavier
plausible.
up.
It's highly plausible. First of all, we've thought that it could happen all the way up until now because at one point you told me it was no way that the cookout makes it to final 6, but they have. But there's been some luck along the way.
I believe I was the one who said they will go to final 6. And
No,
you were the
we
one
can roll the
saying that
tape back.
it was
I said they was gonna make final 6 from the jump, and you was like, I don't know. What is that face like? Okay, come on now.
I'm just saying that 1 week, you were like, no, they gonna break up with when Tiffany and
Yeah.
was
There's
getting
been
into it. You
multiple
were like, no,
times.
they gonna break up, and I'm like,
Yes,
no,
I'm
they
not
gonna ride it
denying
out.
that.
They
I'm
gonna
not
ride it out.
denying that. I don't
But
deny
now
it.
you trying to. Okay.
No. I don't flip. I just point out the areas in which they could have fractured, but they held it together.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff between Tiffany and Big D.
But I said that they were going to stay together. So how do you keep saying that I'm the one who said the final 6-1 go make it? I've been saying that they gonna make it for a while now.
No, I ain't saying you speaking against them, but initially I remember saying that. I mean, like an elephant, like an elephant. I said that. It was
Mm-hmm.
me. It was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, it was me. It was me. But it's becoming more difficult to keep them safe because that veto is going to be dangerous.
Yeah.
The they
I mean,
clearly they've got
well, it,
HOH already, but the veto is dangerous.
so the smart way to play it is to put um, Alyssa and X on the block, right?
I think so. I think so. You just put your
Alyssa and X
duo
on the
up.
block.
You can.
Any
You
person that from the cookout that gets into the veto that wins the veto pulls X down and puts Claire up
why though?
because it's double eviction. Then Claire and
No, but they
Alyssa both
both
go.
no. They both don't go home on the same block. Remember, one person goes home, then you play a whole nother round of Big Brother in the same night.
Oh, they do a long episode. Okay,
So you
and they
gotta you
do a
gotta
quick
play a whole
HOH
nother HOH
and
veto and
HOH.
eviction. It's not on the same block. So Alyssa and Claire are going home next week, but you got to keep Alyssa and Xavier on the block, and then you got to put Claire and Tiffany on the block.
Yeah, so Tiffany needs to win this. Let's refresh and see if Tiffany's won or if Kylan won. Um, so looks like it's still going on. So Tiffany wins this one. She puts up Alyssa and Xavier.
Okay.
Then anybody else but Tiffany won't be able to play HOH. So anybody else puts wins and they'll put up her and Claire.
Right.
And then Claire goes. So
That's how it
granted
works.
that Alyssa and Claire both leave next week. Who do you think the first two are out of?
Well, you heard what Tiffany said, right?
I think
Didn't
it's a
Tiffany?
given that Ozza's one of the first to go.
Right, and then Big D's right behind it.
Well, do you think that the little alliance he made with Kai and X might keep him from going?
You mean the guys against the girls?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing: when it comes down to it, it's gonna remember loyalty changes when it gets down to those few based on who's got the HOH.
Yeah.
So while
So I
they
think,
have the best of intentions right now, necessity might flip that in a week or two.
well, Kai's already said that he's going with Tiffany over DF,
And
Big D.
Tiffany says she going with Hannah.
Yeah. And Xavier will pick Hannah over Big D as well.
Mm-hmm.
If it came down to it. So I think the final four are going to be Tiffany, Hannah, X, and Kai. And then
I think
it'll
so
be
too.
really interesting on where it
Well,
goes from there.
well, and I've
Hannah's
said
played a really good game, I feel like.
she has once again she has crept up the totem pole in terms of her position in the house. But I still think that my previous prediction holds true that it's either going to be Kyland and Tiffany or Xavier and Tiffany in the final two.
If Kylan wins, then he's going to take Tiffany. Um, if Xavier wins, I really don't know if he would take Kylan because of um, how much Kylan has won as well. I think he might take Hannah instead of Tiffany
It would be a
because he's
smart
got
move,
such a
but
close relationship with Hannah.
if they spin it some type of way against the guys, though, all those women are going to vote against the man.
All the,
The whole jury is pretty much women, except for
well,
DX.
no, if Big D goes to jury, yeah, that's it. And then if Kylan gets evicted before if he doesn't take Kylan to final two, Kylan will be in jury. And then
Right.
you have DX and but I think he would take Hannah. I mean, the number one, he's closer to Hannah, And number two, if Tiffany wins tonight, she's got 2 back-to-back HOHs.
Yeah,
Hannah's
and
only
that
won a veto.
scares people. You know, when you build a resume, they don't like it when you build a
Yeah.
resume in the Big Brother house.
Hannah's only gotten a veto so far.
And oh, did she cry for that veto like she was on the block or something? Oh my gosh, she cried just like she had done something great.
And Kai slips. Tiffany is the new HOH. Back-to-back HOH.
Go Tiffany, go! Hey, you know what? At least she's gonna make it through the first part of the double eviction. Who knows what'll happen in the second part? But she's guaranteed safety through the first half of the show. Or what, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Through the first half
So
of the double.
yeah. So I think this kind of, in my head, it would kind of solidify X taking Hannah over Tiffany to final 2, but Kai is taking Tiffany, and so that kind of switches it up. I mean, and then
Do
if
we
Tiffany
know if
wins,
they
she's
made a
taking
deal?
Hannah, and then let Hannah surprise us all and be the one to decide. And if let's hear your speculation on that. If Hannah was to surprise us, and she's the person picking someone to come to final 2 with her, who do you think she picks?
Xavier.
Xavier over Tiffany?
I mean, who she rock with?
Well, Tiffany and Xavier. That's why I'm saying I don't know. And Tiffany
Yeah,
would pick her as her final 2, so it makes me question.
I guess you're right. You know, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I mean, I didn't really think that Hannah and Tiffany were that close. It kind of surprised me when Tiffany said Hannah.
No, they've been close. I think Hannah. I
No, I
think
mean they
Tiffany
have been
really
close,
looks at
but
Hannah like a little
Hannah
sister
had to
type.
forget. Hannah had to forget the bowl of Cheerios, though. I mean, you know what I mean? Like
She did, but it seemed like she forgave Tiffany and Derek X for that. So
yeah. And I am starting to break up, aren't I?
thought maybe if I just ignored it, it wouldn't be. It would just go away. See, it seems like it just went away. See.
Yo, Charlie Watt in the building. What up, my bro? Okay, you're gonna have to say what up to him. You say what's up to him.
Oh, I say what's up. Who was it? Charlie? That's who it was.
Yeah.
That's what. Not blink once for yes. So you blink 3 times. I didn't give an instruction for that. I don't know what that is.
I got Tourette's. Dear Lord. So Tiffany is the HOH, Charlie. You ain't gotta wait. We're gonna spoil it for you right now. It was down to her and Kylan, and she whipped that ass. Do we know if there was a deal? We don't know if there was a deal.
No, I don't know if there was a deal. The last thing I seen that said Kylan said he slipped. The spinning was okay, but he just slipped.
Okay.
It says Big D asks if anyone wants to work out a deal between Tiff and Kai. He gets no response. So I don't think Kai was going
Can you
to
see
give
the
it up.
comments? Can you do the comments over there? Charlie's a little
Oh,
heated.
comments.
Help Charlie out.
Okay. Now I think he's mad. Why you mad, Charlie? You didn't want Tiffany to win? As long as my boy X is cool, good, I'm cool. Yeah, he gonna be. Look, we was just discussing. He gonna make it to the final 4 for sure.
For
Now we
sure.
don't know if he gonna win or not, but he's definitely making it to the final 4.
For sure. I definitely think Xavier's making Final Four, but I think Tiffany's winning the game.
Yeah, I would really like for Tiffany or Hannah to win. You know, Hannah's from Chicago or the Naperville, which is even closer to where I grew up.
Boo.
And she has that diverse background, and you know how I feel about diversity.
There ain't nothing diverse about Naperville.
I said she has the diverse background. I didn't say nothing about Naperville having a diverse background. Nope, ain't nothing diverse about that. but
Mm-mm.
I really do like her, and she's I think she's played a very smart game. Tiffany has too, though. Tiffany's pretty much been in control and ain't never been worried, ain't touched the block. That's another thing. If somebody takes her to the end, not only does she have um, a double HOH, a back to back HOH, but she also hasn't touched the block yet. If she can make it through the end of the season without ever touching the block, she'll be the only one to do that.
Yeah. Well,
Because
this
Asa,
season.
Asa hasn't touched the block either, but when Asa touches the block, she's going home.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be no. You get the. It ain't gonna be no. It's not your week, girl. You just a pawn. Mm-mm, you
Right.
out of
Yep.
here.
When she
You out of
touches the
here.
block, she going home. So
Oh man.
she'll be the only one left because Hannah's been on the block, uh, Kai's been on the block, X has been on the block, Big D's been on the block. So that'll be
Yeah.
another thing on her resume if she can make it to the end without touching the block.
So I mean, these have been some unorthodox blindsides, in my opinion. Um, I think they're the type of blindsides that curate bitter jurors, but everybody just keeps saying, "Oh, I respect the game." Like DX, I respect the game. Sarah Beth doesn't really have a clue yet.
She don't have a
Brittany,
clue yet, but I think she might feel some type of way when she get in
once
the
she
jury house and
figures it
she
out,
find out.
yeah,
Hannah seems like, I mean, not Hannah. Brittany seems like she'll get bitter. She's gonna get bitter when she finds out
yeah,
the real deal and that Big D was part of it too. She seems like she's gonna get bitter. I don't think DX will. I think DX legit is like, this is
agreed.
genius. Like
Yes,
I
yes,
should have seen
agreed.
it and I
Like,
should have
how was
tried to
I
get
not
in on
in
it.
on this? Like, how did I not? Like, why am I not number 7?
Yeah, yeah. Like
Well, what he
we could have
doesn't know is he
switched it to
was
people
for
of
a
color
while.
and got me in there. I could have been part of this. Like I think DX really respects the gameplay. Like because he,
Yeah,
like I said, or you said that he even figured out all the partners, the buffers. Like and he respects the like. This is genius for
yeah,
real
yeah,
players. You know, like Brittany, she's like a super fan, but she, because of she's a super fan, she wanted to go further. But like people who actually like watch for the gameplay,
right.
that they can respect the gameplay, and that's definitely how DX will vote.
Okay. So listen, the 6 get to sit in the house for a week. Do you expect like all hell to break loose when it comes down to that second double eviction?
Um, I don't
Or do
know if
you expect to be it just be calculated? They know it's Ozza, they know it's Big D, and that's it. Or do you think it's gonna be
I think all hell gonna
Holland and
break loose
carrying on?
because
What you
Big
think
D
it's
gonna
gonna
think
be?
he going, and then Big D keep making a big deal about the females and too many people. For him to keep saying he want to be one of the girls in the house, you sure got a problem with all the girls going to jury.
So Charlie just said, what other twist y'all think is coming? There ain't no more twists. You didn't hear Julie Chin, Charlie? It's back to back double evictions. Double eviction next week and double eviction the week after. We going to final 6, then final 4. Baby, it ain't a month left of Big Brother.
Yep.
Ain't
I think
no
that
battle back or nothing like that. All that's over with.
I think the double eviction, double evictions is better than the triple eviction that they
I
had
think
last
so
year.
too. I was like, ooh, that's
I
the
think this
only
is going to
way to
create
top
a
a
lot
triple
more drama,
eviction is
especially
back to back
because
doubles.
yeah.
I was just over talking the mess out of you. I'm sorry.
No, I just think that it's going to be better because it'll create more drama as far as after that first double eviction goes, we down to the cookout, and then it's like them
Yeah.
trying to figure out who goes, and then finding out it's another double eviction because they're not gonna find out to that day, and they
Till
definitely
the
not gonna be expecting it because
right, because
of
you
the
don't they
fact that
don't
they just had one
reveal
last
double
week.
eviction. They don't reveal double eviction until eviction night. So they will
Right,
go all week this week thinking one thing and then realize somebody else has to go home. There's a big panic and scramble typically when that happens. And then when it happens again the next week, they're literally gonna shit themselves.
right. They're definitely not gonna be expecting it. Like up until this point, they're in the back of their heads. They know it's coming, but
Right.
once it's came and gone, They're not
Ain't no
expecting
more.
it anymore.
That's it. There's no more. But wait, there
Right.
is, and it's
But
next
there
week.
is. And that's
It's
going to
like the
be
Sham Wow
very,
commercial.
very
But
interesting.
wait, there's
There's more.
more.
It's going to be interesting.
Yes,
I'm kind
it's
of
gonna
excited for it.
be.
I kind of wish we can
Well,
like fast forward a week and get there and see what's going to happen.
well, because here's the thing, it's gonna speed up a whole week for them because they're gonna be planning for Ozza or whoever they want first to go home that week, and they're gonna realize, oh, it's two of them.
Yeah.
Big D got to go too.
Gotta go.
He got to go too. Big D got to go too. So that's
Appreciate you
how it's
cooking
gonna
and
play
cleaning
out.
all this time, but see you later.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so Claire and Alyssa are going home this week. Big D and Ozzy are going home next week. Kylan, Xavier, Tiffany, and Hannah are in Final Four. We're calling it. You calling it? We're calling it.
Yeah. I just have one more little side note though.
Okay.
So Big D, is talking and he's saying, if Kai or Xavier take him to final two, he's got a good shot.
Right.
What makes him think that? He ain't won nothing. What makes him
Nothing.
think that against Xavier or Kylan that he's got a good shot? He thinks he's again
You mean
somebody
like
else
through the commercial break?
must have
You
never
mean
watched
make
the
it through the
show.
commercial break?
Him and Ozzy must have never watched the show before. Like you have to do
Ever.
something
Ever.
to have it. Like cooking and cleaning ain't gonna win you, big brother. Like that, the jury's not gonna vote on you for
Oh,
keeping
if it
house
wasn't
clean.
for the cookout, it's not enough cooking and cleaning they could have done. They'd have been gone.
Right.
They'd have been gone.
Okay, that was just a side note. Sorry. I was just wondering if you knew why he was delusional. I don't
No,
know.
I really don't. I mean, it's Big D. He don't do nothing but lay around. He naps and he
That's what
cooks
I'm
and cleans.
saying. Like,
He
why do you
naps.
think you would win? It's not a
I
sleeping
want to call him like
competition.
a snuffleupagus or something, but I don't want to be disrespectful. Something that's
It's
real
not a sleeping
cozy and likes to
competition.
sleep.
I don't.
Something, you know what I mean? Something real cozy that likes to sleep. That's what he is.
You can't even say evict. Why do you think you would win?
I want to evoke Julie Chan. Excuse me, Julie Chan. I want to evoke Sir Beth. And shout out to all the Fraser lovers out there. Joe Fraser now. My daddy. I love him. I'm sorry.
Evoke.
You know what, though?
Boy,
I talk all that
absolutely.
shit. I don't know if I'd have made it through the commercial break, but damn it, I'd have tried. I don't even think he tried. As soon as they told his ass, we're clear, he fell fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
He said, and we're clear. He fell
He don't
right
even
off.
be trying. I don't feel like. I don't know. But
Yeah. It is what it is. So, what's that face for?
I got a real big scratch on my leg and it hurts, and I don't know where it came from.
Oh no, Elon.
So that was my curious. Where did you come from, face?
Well, hello. How you doing?
I just touched my leg and it hurt, and I looked down, and it's a big old scratch.
Praise him.
Don't know.
Any other Big Brother news, gossip, or drama you want to get into before we wrap it up?
No, I have nothing. I am excited for next week. I'm even more excited for the week after. And this is actually, I mean, I don't know if it's because of the cookout, but it's probably because of the cookout. But this has been the best season of Big Brother in a long time for me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say ever. And I was going to say
Not
for
ever,
you, it probably is. Like you've only,
but it's,
how many seasons? What do you got, about 6 under your belt, maybe? 5?
Yeah, about 6. But
6,
so maybe not ever. I know there's a lot before I started. But since I've been watching,
treacherous.
I think that the first season I watched that drew me in was really good. But and then that other season.
Did you watch the season when Derek won?
Derek won.
Undercover Cop Derek?
Yes.
You know that was a good season with Zack Attack.
And then with the the next season I think I watched was with the boy. The Asian boy was in the showmance with the girl.
Oh yeah, that's I wanted to say Jimmy, but that's not his name. Wait, his name is
I
James.
can't remember.
That's James.
James. Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
That's
And then there
James.
was the
They
military
really
dude.
got into it outside the house. Let me tell you. Like they tried to keep that up outside the house and they end up getting into it and then they was beefing on social media. It was rough.
Oh, really? You know,
Yes.
I seen a thing that not that long ago because Layla was saying how her favorite was couple off of Big Brother was the what was that guy's name? Cody, maybe.
Oh, Cody and Alyssa.
Yeah, and so
Was it
um
Alyssa?
was I think it was.
I think that's her name, Cody and
I feel
Alyssa.
like her
Yeah.
name was Alyssa, but I looked them up and they're still together. They have 2 kids, and
Yes.
there's like 10 BB couples that are still together, married,
Yes.
kids, and
Mm-hmm.
so I was like, maybe these showmances aren't so stupid after
I
all.
mean, in terms of
It
Big
might get you
Brother,
evicted,
well,
but
and
it might
remember
get you a
Nicole
life
and
partner.
Victor. Nicole and Victor were just getting married.
Yeah,
Or did they
that's what
tie
I'm
the
saying.
knot?
It
I
might
think they
get
might
you
have
evicted,
postponed. Oh, it
or
definitely, yeah. It'll get you
or
evicted.
it might get you a life partner. I don't know, but I mean, which is
Yeah.
a win. I mean, could be considered a win,
You
depending
got
on who you
Rachel.
are.
Remember, well, you didn't watch the season where Rachel, but she married, what's his name? I can't remember. They had a baby. I think they might have been the first one to have babies. Rachel and what was his name? I can't remember. Oh well.
I can't. I don't know that I know Rachel, but
She's the redhead. She was a super B word, but I loved her. Oh my god, she annoyed the whole house, but in such a great villain type way. In a
of course
great,
the redhead is the villain. It just fits.
oh, yes, it was great. It was really good, and she made it pretty far. And actually, you know, it was so bad that she got evicted, but there was a Pandora's box, and they pushed the button, and it let her come back in the house from the jury, tell all the stuff that she had learned while she was in jury, and just
Oh
annoy
man.
people for 24 hours.
Oh wow.
Yes, that was pretty good.
That does sound good.
Oh, so she was able to tell her
That'd be
showmans
like
all
if
this
X came back before Alyssa and
and
Claire
told
got
it
evicted.
all
Like,
and was
yo,
told and
I
told
mean,
it all.
it's still too late for anybody to do anything about it because it's only Claire and Alyssa left.
It's a
But
little late now.
yeah,
You're a little outnumbered. You're a little outnumbered. Well, I mean, and look how long it took for Alyssa to realize there's only one white person left.
and, and X was like, "Why would you say that out loud? Like, now you gotta go."
Oh, and then wait, when they're in the room before they wake up Xavier to come down for the powwow, which one of them is like, I can't believe this is right in front of their face. Like,
Yeah,
who was saying that?
I think it might have been Aza, but she was
Yeah,
saying like the reason why it's never been on anybody's radars because the 6 of them have never gone into a room alone together to talk. So when the
right,
5 of them were realized that they're the only ones awake and they can talk, and so they go and wake up Xavier so that it can be the 6 of them in the room for the first time. And that's what Tiffany was saying. I can't wait till it's just the 6 of us and we don't have to whisper anymore.
right.
And
It's gonna be some
although
hollering.
Xavier did look a little peeved that they came and woke him, but
Yeah,
then I think it set in as well. So
true story.
they just let it
What did
cool
Charlie
off.
say? Charlie said Big Brother 7 was the best Mike Boogie and Dr. Will. Of course, he didn't put Dr. Will, but it's Dr. Will. Yeah. Paige and Dr. Will. Hey, this is Dr. Will. Mike Boogie, what's up? See, you don't know nothing about that. When they had 2 people in the diary room talking shit together, it was a good
Yeah,
time.
nope, that was
Big Brother
before
7.
my time.
That was a good time. Dr. Will. Now we only get to see Dr. Will on finale night when he talks to the jury.
Yep.
It's kind of like the people that only know Captain Picard as Professor X. What's my brother's name? What's
Is
his
this
name?
Star Trek you're
Patrick
saying?
Stewart. Patrick Stewart. It's the people that like only know Patrick Stewart for being Professor Xavier and not being Captain Picard. That's kind of what that is, you know.
You're speaking another language right now.
I mean, it's just Marvel and Star Trek. Wait,
Oh,
no,
okay.
DC and Star Trek. My bad, right? X-Men is DC.
Okay. X-Men? No, X-Men's Marvel.
Okay, good. So you know, Marvel and Star Trek.
I know that because I recently went to the Marvel or the a Marvel exhibit at the Museum of Science and Industry, and I learned way more about Marvel than I've ever wanted to know.
Wait, I thought you were a Marvel fan. You and a
I
little L
am,
dog.
but not that. I'm a Marvel
Okay,
fan because my son watches Marvel,
yeah, you're right,
and the
right, right,
movies
right.
are action packed. And for a 3 hour movie, I don't get bored
Yeah,
usually. But seeing all the first editions of every comic that's ever come out under Marvel, not something I necessarily needed to do.
not so much. Well, there's a new movie coming out tomorrow, right? Charlie told me earlier that he has tickets.
Yes, which I also seen the exhibit for that, and I have pictures of the original comic book.
Well, there you go. There you go. So you've got the original comic
Yeah,
book
but it's
pictures.
like an Asian, should be like
Yes, Asian
about a
inspired
kung
Marvel
fu type
film.
of, yeah, not
Yes.
Asian style fighting. I don't know if it's kung fu,
I don't know
taekwondo.
what's politically correct.
I don't know.
I don't know. We mean no offense. It's gonna be
None
a lot of.
whatsoever.
It looks like
I
an
actually
action
think
packed
it's gonna be
film.
a really good movie.
I was about to say it looks like an action packed film. Somebody
Yeah,
gonna get their
it looks
butt
like it's
whipped.
gonna be really good.
Somebody gonna get whipped.
Hmm.
Okay. So have we sufficiently covered it all?
I think we have. I think we are waiting for next week to see what happens.
Tell the people we'll holler at them later.
Why do I gotta do that? That is not my. No, I'm supposed to come afterwards with my. How I'm supposed to look?
Why
Look.
you can't never just be like, hey,
How I'm supposed to
we'll
end
see you
it?
next Thursday. Until next time.
But then I can't say I'm just Bree, and then you got to
No,
say the
you
milk
could just
first,
say
and then
it's
I
just
add on
Bree.
the just Bree. See, I can't lead into it with just Bree. Then how you come after it with your milk? No, that don't that don't
Hey
flow right.
guys, until next week, I am the one and only milkman.
See, and I'm just Bree.
We'll holler at you later, guys.
See how that flow?
Eh, you know.